in the candle, lights burn away, leaving nothing except the day, just to blow your mind away. Coming thus, this daily change, you sit and pose the very strange. He sits and hums a home on the range, and just wouldn't you believe it? Hallway, now the door, locking out your death-like jaws, locking in what's left to scar. Coming thus, this daily thought, the heroes have so long been taught, buying what cannot be bought. My time is gone. Here's wishing I could carry on, but I'm being called up into the dawn. Coming thus, this daily freak tried to come again next week, when I strive to climb the peak. Just wouldn't you believe it? Yes, just wouldn't you believe it? This is an old Lyndon Johnson campaign song. Well, Lyndon comes from Texas, you know, and this song is an old Texas song that Lyndon learned when he wanted to become president. And he didn't rewrite it, it's just the same way as it always was. It was late last night when the boss come home, asking about his lady. The only answer that he got, she's gone with the gypsy David, gone with the gypsy Dave. Go saddle me up my buckskin horse, $100 saddle, point out to me their wagon track, and after them I'll travel, and after them I'll ride. Well, I had not rode till the midnight moon, I saw their campfire gleaming, heard the notes of the big guitar, the voice of the gypsy singing the song of the gypsy Dave. It was there in the light of the camping fire, I saw her fair face beaming, her heart in tune to the big guitar, the song of the gypsy singing the song of the gypsy Dave. You've forsaken your house and home, you've forsaken your baby, you've forsaken your husband dear, go with the gypsy David, sing with the gypsy David, the song of the gypsy Dave. Yes, I've forsaken my husband dear, to go with the gypsy David, and I've forsaken my mansion high, but not my blue-eyed baby, not my blue-eyed baby. leather. I'll go my way from day to day. Sing with the Gypsy David, song of the Gypsy David, song of the Gypsy David, song of the Gypsy David. And I saw Ray. There was only one thing Ray could say was, I don't want a pickle, just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, just want to ride my motorcycle. Everybody ought to sing it. We'll try it. I don't want a pickle, just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. and I don't wanna die. Just wanna ride my motorcycle. That was all right. That's weird. I always could complain before. So you'll sing it worse the next time. But before you sing it worser, I must explain how the song came about. By that time you'll be very tired and bored, and it'll really sound funky and good. It was about the time I was riding my motorcycle down a mountain road at 150 miles an hour, playing a guitar. Bob was in the sidecar with the bass. It was very strange. The bass had a little wheel on the bottom of it, and he was holding it outside. We hit a drain. The wheel went in the drain, and it stayed there. The bass was in Bob's hands, and his hands stayed around the bass. Bob's feet and his unmentionables were in the sidecar, and they stayed there. As a result, we made a very definite turn off the road. We were going over a cliff. It was weird. We were doing 150 miles an hour and 500 feet down at the same time. I looked down. I said, wow, some trip. I knew it was my last trip. And in my last remaining seconds in the world, I decided to write one last farewell song to the world. Took out a pen, a piece of paper, sat back and thought a while, and eventually the words came to me. I don't want a pickle, just want to ride a motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, just want to ride my motorcycle. Well, I knew it wasn't the best song that I ever wrote, but I didn't have time to change it. It's coming down mighty fast. But as fate would have it, I didn't die. I landed on the top of a police car, and he died. Thank you. Anyway, we drove into town, playing the motorcycle song. We came into town at a screaming 175 miles an hour. Came around the corner, stopped the bike went around by the corner by itself, went up on a stand by itself, we got off. Walked up to a friend of ours, he was eating a pickle. It was a very weird meeting. We were very tired and uptight. A friend of ours was an undercover agent eating a pickle, but we knew that from before. His pickle was weird and microphoned. I mean, we never saw a pickle with a cord hanging out of it before. I heard you had some trouble yesterday. Was 26 kids got busted. Wow. Few from here. That's groovy. I mean, it's not really groovy for you, but it's groovy for whoever busted them, I suppose. Maybe they get paid more or something. We're honored tonight by having the busters here in the audience. glad you dig them. Maybe they won't bust you. Maybe they will. Anyway, what we're gonna do is sing the song again. Like you really didn't want a pickle. And if you sing it really groovy with good vibes, every time that you see the cop that's gonna bust you, he'll be singing I Don't Want a Pickle, and you'll know that he's the guy. Turn all your vibes onto the fuzz tonight as we launch into another episode of I don't want a pickle, just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, I just want to ride on my motorcycle.
Pulling weeds and picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Need a place to call my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Rain for rain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Sing along, you know. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mold you deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, it's seasoned with a prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching from a tree, he's got his hungry eye on me. But in my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mold you deep and low, gonna make it fertile. Inch by inch, row by row. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these. Okay, hold this. I know this is TV and stuff, you're not supposed to stop the song, but let me tell you, that's not good. You got to sing on this stuff. I know you're sitting out there saying, look, I don't want people to be seeing me sing on TV. People at home. I know you don't want to see yourself, that's worse, I know. But hey, this is the truth now. I mean, I used to, and not only, you probably, I know what it real is, you're sitting there saying, look, why should I be singing along on that Dingleberry folk song anyway? I used to feel this way about a song. I learned the song from Pete Seeger. And Pete would be up singing it, and everybody be singing along, and I'd just be in the back going, fantastic. I wouldn't be caught dead singing this song. I thought this was, and I felt that way for a long time, even up until, I don't know, this morning. Actually, it was last week when I first began to change my mind, because last week by accident I happened to be up in Canada, and I was coming back down across the border, and they stopped me at the Canadian Customs and Immigration. They stopped me going out. I could see stopping me coming in, you know, but I don't know. I guess if you look like me now, they stop you no matter which way you're going. So anyway, I was up there, and I was stopped, and they were going through my papers behind the glass booth, and I was the only one stopped. Everybody else was, sure, go right on ahead. And it was like late at night, I was sitting there alone. And while I was sitting in there waiting, just by accident, I happened to be singing this song to myself. You know, I don't know, it just came to me. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow, oh yeah. And all of a sudden, a guy comes flying out the booth. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, sir, but what's that you're doing, eh? I looked at the guy, I said, hey, I'm singing a song. He said, I know that, sir, but what language is that song in? I said, what language? It's in American! And I looked at the guy, and he had a puzzled face on, like a quizzled face, you know? And I looked at him, and I suddenly realized this guy was about 20 years old, probably just out of school, and this was his first job, and he didn't know what an inch was. I suddenly realized this was no Dingleberry folk song I was singing. I suddenly realized this song was significant. This song was about something. This song was about the last spot, about the last bastion, about the last place where we still have the poetry of mile after mile in our lives and not kilometer after kilometer. I suddenly knew this song was no just Dingleberry folk song. I knew this song was significant. It was about a way of life just rapidly disappearing from the entire planet and maybe even the whole universe. I suddenly realized there's a new way of life sneaking in, screwing us up. Sneaking in when you got to buy pop bottles in plastic liters now. You got to buy gas the same way as some places. They say it's cheap now. How do you know? Sneaking in when kids come home from school doing homework and you don't even know it's math they're doing. Sneaking in, screwing up our way of life. It doesn't take too much. I mean, everybody in the world, every country in the world used to have their own way of counting years ago. Look what's happened to the world now that everybody's going to this new stuff. Screwed up. And that's being kind and generous. And that's being on TV. You know what I'm talking about? And it's beginning to happen here in America. And people are saying, how come it's getting screwed up here in America? And so the Congress got committees, president got commission, everybody wants to know, nobody asked me, and I know. I know, because I know stuff. I sing about stuff. I sing about a lot of important things sometimes. But there's nothing more important in this song. So I want you to sing along, because it should be obvious now to everyone around the world that the problems of the world can't be solved in meters. The problems of the world can only be solved the way we made them, inch by inch and mile after mile. So here we go now. Don't be clapping and stuff. You got to sing along, inch by inch. Okay, here we go. Wait, stop the song. I know some people are trying to sing now, and there's other people sitting back there saying, I don't care. I don't care if that song could save the world. I'm not going to sing that song. Because I hate gardens, and I hate songs about them. I know there's people that feel like that in the world, and a lot of them moved to Austin, Texas, and they're all here at the show right now. People who hate gardens. I can feel it out there. I know what I'm talking about. And if you feel like it, this is a verse for you. Somebody gave me this the other day because they hated gardens too, and they weren't going to sing on this song, so maybe it'll be an inspiration for you. I know everybody needs different kind of inspiration in the world. So here we go. I just have to remember it. It's hard sometimes to remember. Let's see. It goes slug by slug, weed by weed. Boy, this garden's got me teed. All the insects come to feed in my tomato plants. Sunburned face, skinned up knees. I hate this next line. The kitchen's choked with zucchinis. Shopping at the A&P's next time I get the chance. Inch by inch, row by
Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wichin le banana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wichile banana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wiche le banana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wiche le banana.
Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wiche le banana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wiche le banana.
Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wiche le banana. 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 Ni something ilama pansa,
Days are short and I ain't down. The sun is on the hill. Looking in my suitcase for a friend. Door was open wide. You know I lost a little pride. And inside it was just another man. Every day another man reach out his hand. Every moment there's a shifting in the sand. Every whisper in the wind brings a good man back again. Settle me down in my dreams at night. Tomorrow's another day to blow my blues away. Lots of folks that tell you that a man can go through life by taking what he wants along the way. But until all men are freed, each one gets but what he needs. The experience of a living every day. Every day another man reach out his hand. Every moment there's a shifting in the sand. Every whisper in the wind brings a good man back again. Settle me down in my dreams at night. Tomorrow's another day to blow my blues away.
Every day
morning, I woke upon my knees, crying, ooh-wee, I don't know where I am. And I feel just like a clown every time I move around, 'cause after all, I'm just another man. Every day, another man reach out his hand. Every moment there's a shifting in the sand. Every whisper in the wind brings a good man back again. Settle me down in my dreams at night. Tomorrow's another day to blow my blues away. And I long for your kisses in vain. A piece of stone I will use for my pillow while I'm sleeping in shackles and chains. Let me kiss those sweet lips that I love best. For in heartaches you're my consolation, and in misery my haven of rest. And at night through the bars I gaze at the stars, and I long for your kisses in vain. A piece of stone I will use for my pillow while I'm sleeping in shackles and chains. While I'm sleeping in shackles and chains. I dream in the morning that she brings me water, and I dream in the evening that she brings me wine. Just a poor man's daughter from Puerto Penasco, Evangelina in old Mexico. There's a great hot desert south of Mexicali, and if you don't have water,
then you better not go. Tequila won't get you across the desert to Evangelina in old Mexico. And the fire I feel for the woman I love is driving me insane, knowing she's waiting and I just can't get there. Lord only knows that I've racked my brain to try and find a way to see that woman in old Mexico. I met a kind man that guarded the border. He said, you don't have papers, but I'll let you go. I can tell that you love her by the look in your eyes now. She's the rose of the desert in old Mexico. Just can't get there. Lord only knows that I've racked my brain to try and find a way to see that woman in old Mexico. And I dream in the morning that she brings me water, and I dream in the evening that she brings me wine. Just a poor man's daughter from Puerto Penasco, Evangelina in old Mexico. There's a great hot desert south of Mexicali, and if you don't have water, then you better not go. Tequila won't get you across the desert to Evangelina in old Mexico. She's the rose of the desert in old Mexico.
Many a month has come and gone since I've wandered from my home in those Oklahoma hills where I was born. Many a page of my life has turned, many lessons I have learned, and I feel like in those hills where I belong. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, riding my pony on the reservation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, cowboy's life is my occupation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. But as I sit here today, many miles I am away from the place I rode my pony through the draw, where the oak and blackjack trees kiss the playful prairie
breeze, and I feel back in those hills where I belong. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, riding my pony on the reservation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, cowboy's life is my occupation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. As I turn a life of page to the land of the great old sage, in those Oklahoma hills where I was born, where the black gold rolls and flows and the snow white cotton grows, and I feel like in those hills where I belong. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, riding my pony on the reservation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, cowboy's life is my occupation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born.
R.l.o. again, the morning dawn has burned away the midnight mist. Now and then I feel so fine, now and then I don't feel lonely, now and then and only in my mind. I want to go outside today and go away, I think I'll stay. Now and then I talk with you, now and then you turn me on, now and then and when I don't feel blue. Maybe I could tell you now that I really love you. Please to understand that you are there in the air. Now and then you turn me on, now and then you must be gone. Now and then I said, say so